What's up? 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 You know, I have to get in the mood. Y'all hear that thunderstorm? Shit, God must be coming. Alright, you know, I had to get in the mood to actually make this video because it's been a fucking long time since the very first video that I had dropped, and I'm very sorry for any viewers that literally is watching. Like, it don't matter who it is that's on my end right now, but you know what we're about to get started with today. We're getting started with of course, astrology. Today we will be talking about the sign, the very, 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 very first mortal, immortal sign, which is Aries. Oh, dum 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 dum, dum 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 dum. And I brought my motherfucking notes for y'all, just in case you guys be like, oh, this guy's bullshit. He's just freestyling on the mind. No, I actually have knowledge. Oh shit, I broke my head. Alright, I'm gonna try to make this video at least 30 to an hour. That's how I'm gonna do on the segments. At least 30 to an hour. Talking about of course the first sign. It's just the beginning, of course. It is definitely just the beginning of everything I'm gonna be talking about. And anything that I miss on the video, on this video, that some like a professional or anybody else wants to correct, don't correct, because there's gonna be millions of different videos for future reference or future notice. So, what are we talking about? What is the sign of Aries? What is an Aries? What is first house? What is all that shit? You get what I'm saying? What is astrology? What is all that fucking shit? Okay, I'm gonna put a timer on for 35 minutes because I'm really not trying to budge this to an hour just because of the energy. Speaking of area energy, that's what of course first house is. First house, Aries, is all about energy. Energy. It is the first natal house, which means, so if I'm not mistaken, this sign goes to let me go to one of my slides. I might drop a part 2, honestly. Like, I might stop mid-video, drop a part 2. That's how good I feel. What the fuck? Bro, what the fuck just happened? I know y'all seeing this. I know y'all seeing this shit. Oh my gosh. I really, sometimes I just hate technology. Oh, what? Oh, I was about to, boy, guys, I was about to say, what the hell is going on? Like, oof, it's that thunderstorm. Okay, let me just go off the top because I really don't want to waste time. So, first house, Aries, astrology. What is astrology? Astrology is basically a format of time and the stars in the solar system of when is very spiritual, and astrology is a million different things in one basically. So we got Aries, Taurus. I'm gonna name all 12 signs because it's 12 signs. We got Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer. Then we have Leo. Then we have Virgo, and then we have the opposite sign of Aries, which is Libra, 7th house. Then we got 8th house, Scorpio. Then we have 9th house, Sagittarius. Then we have 10th house, Capricorn, and 11th house, of course, Aquarius, and last but not least, 12th house, Pisces. So the very first house is potent, significantly because, of course, it's the first house, and it deals with the region of the brain. It deals with the region of the head axis, basically. So I have the head, basically, neck and up. So all the I forgot. I don't want to say tricona, but I'm gonna just say all the angular houses, which is Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn, are all potent signs because it represents the designation of just the beginning. Basically, something very something that is starting, basically something that is hugely starting, or something that is very angular, which is very primary, that you specifically as an individual can only relate to because your sign is specifically directed in that direction of each angular house. Hold on. The first house is, of course, I want to quote it's a lot of people I want to quote. If I don't quote you, don't feel no type of way. I love everybody in the form of information and knowledge. Chris Brennan, all these people. So the first house, are which is our aura maker, is basically it's your ascending house. It's the house that Aries is the placement of where you rise. That's why it's called rising. And the simple fact of rising, meaning this sign wants to start out very, very strong. It's the beginning sign because it represents your birth. It represents specifically how what is your child. What is your actions, or significantly, what do you do? Like, what is your impulse in this world that you naturally do without even trying, without even thinking about it, without even giving it a second thought? That's your Aries. Even if it's bad. The first house is so potent and so strong, it has to bring out that energy to start because it's the beginning sign of astrology of the houses. The first house, Aries, is the signification of beginnings. It is the signification of your physical. It is the significations or signifactors of your main personality that everybody sees you as, even if you do not agree. Is basically how somebody sees your actions, or somebody sees what you do, and somebody sees how you always been. Like, if I go, for instance, ever since a child, specifically, I've been a picky eater. I've been a picky eater ever since a child. So that is something I carry on. That is something that is in my that is something that is within my reach of, like, I can't help. Aries is the sign of passion. Aries is a significant sign. You see these pictures right here, guys. Mars, which is a planet, is the main planet of Aries, is because it represents boy. It represents masculine energy, something that a boy does. And the reason, in my honest opinion, the reason why Aries is the sign of not only actions or boys or man, is because it breeds that display of I must do it, and there is nothing that you could say or do to stop me. Even if it's the case, it has to be agreeable to where it's kind of like a balance. Okay? Because Aries is no sign of failure. It is no sign to fail. This sign is when you come. This is what I told my girl. Like, towards astrology, I told her basically, like, when you first come out a baby, you don't lose. Like you're considered perfect, right? That's what this sign attributes meanings is. Like it gives that Martian sense. Damn, it gives that Martian sense of like, hey, I'm alienated because I'm so perfect, but not in the sense of like Virgo is perfect, but more in the sense of like my actions is preferable, my actions are accountable, my actions are right in a sense. Hey, nobody's perfect in this world. Every sign has the bad and the good, but I'm more so, of course, right now talking about the bad. So much information that I can't seem to explain in the next 35 minutes that I thought I could, but I'm gonna try to like, of course, if this doesn't fit guys, if it doesn't like if this video is taking too long, then of course I'm gonna do a second part to these videos. I'm not gonna stop. Once I start, I'm not gonna stop. Anyways, we're gonna go to the second slides, because the more I could go through these slides and it's kind of hurry up and explain what these is, the more you could be like, oh, I kind of get where you're getting at, because that's where I want you guys to be on the page of. Anyways, the birth dates, as we can see on the screen, is Aries, the sun sign. Individuals are born between March 21st and through the 29th degree is April 19th. So as you can see, it's 30. Every sign has a 30-day span. There's really no signs from what I heard from, or what I seen, and what I counted as far as the calendar. There's really no sign that has over 30 days. They might be, but it's really so. After that, after like, even if that's the case for some people, after the 30-day mark is really like you're a cusp holder. And I'm gonna explain that later, but March 21st to April 19th, and that is the days that if you the signs of Aries. So March 21st to April 19th is the sign of Aries, and the beginning, of course, is very, very strong. Can I not click on this? Like, what the fuck? I don't want to underline this shit. I want to obviously click on the video, and it's not letting me, which is very, very weird. That's very weird. That's very weird. Oh my gosh, dude. That's very weird. Aries is the sign of birth too, because it's fire. Aries is also this. If y'all see anything on these searches, don't mind it, okay? Aries is the sign of demands. Okay, so I'm quoting because I made a PowerPoint slide, so I'm quoting onthisday.com. Hey you guys, onthisday.com. These are the stars of Aries, okay? More so, I'm gonna be talking about the bases because I'm trying to speed through this. So you see how every one of these male figures, right? They're male. that's it. That's all I'm gonna say. They're dominant. You can tell by how they look, how their heads is. They're dominant and they're male. Usually Aries is a sign of, like, I don't want to say big-headed, but they're like alienated, but yet beautiful, because it's of course the opposite sign of Libra. So it has that pigmentation. I said pigmentation, my dumb ass. It has that opposite reflect of being beautiful, you know. So what I'm trying to say is, okay, this is my opinion to some people. You don't have to be beautiful to like just look like for instance, like one of these guys may look ugly to y'all, I'm gonna just say. But what I'm trying to say is beauty comes in a billion different ways. So Robert Downey Jr., for instance, his actions is amazing. What he does is amazing. Some people might find him the most gorgeous, handsome man in the world, but Not the Aries sign is more so what they do and how they do things, and how they think of what they do really makes them who they are. Because what you do, if you do not realize this now, you're gonna realize this later down the line. What you ultimately do really creates who you are. It really does, bro. So if I don't care all my life, and I tell you I don't care all my life, guess what? I don't care. If I tell you this whole time, oh, this and that, that and third, and I show you that, that's me showing you that it's the pigmentation. Guys, correct me. I keep saying pigmentation is the signification of Aries, because of the sign. The sign is fiery. It's, oh yeah, I forgot to mention, guys. I'm gonna keep going on what it means in this video, but it represents domination. It's fiery. It wants to do whatever it wants to do because it is too dominant in nature to be able to be stopped. That's what I'm trying to say. Aries is the god of war, the god of destruction, the god of rebirth too. The destruction doesn't always mean bad. Some things actually needs to be down. It needs to be gone. It needs to be severed because some things doesn't sit right. Some things still alive and it need to be destroyed. You get what I'm saying? But I'm not finna go to all these people who are Aries. I'm not finna do that. I'm not finna do this in this video. But I will tell you one thing that I've noticed. All these people, I guarantee, because I've seen some people that I actually know on this website, like off of watching them or seeing what they do. All these people and what they do seem like it's very potent. It's very important. Or it's very it's held up to a high aptitude. That's what Aries is. It's the highest. It's the not I know Capricorn is sort of that too, but Aries is the unstoppable type shit, where it's the highest of heights in the sense of like who I can become, in the sense of what I do. You get what I'm saying? That's really the sign of like that. You see how these guys' heads are, their body. Aries is all about the body, the head. You see this guy, Ian part, like he has, I don't want to say he has a big head, but you know his head, their heads are very Martian-like in a sense. It's very dominant, like, you know. It's very characteristic, like Aries is your characteristic. But yes, these figures, okay, these figures, not, look, Kim's to what is that, Kim To Sung? I'm pretty sure that's like a Korean guy, but related or something like that. But all these people you see on this list is not what I'm trying to say. You might know them, and if you do, you know that they've done some things that is very, 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 very well known. And that's what I'm trying to get at. Like, Aries I might not be an Aries, but I understand the domination as power. I understand power in general, and Aries is a powerful or a strong sign because they're very brolic in what they do. They want it, they do it, they get it, they do it, and they will achieve. It's the most achievable. It's supposed to be one of the most achievable signs in the zodiac. Okay, I'm gonna just leave this page up for you guys to search for yourself and see the characteristics of what they do, and you could look it up yourself. So yeah, the celebrities list. I really don't. Okay, I might make a second video to this. I might do that because I feel like I'm gonna go back, watch this video, and not be satisfied to what I said and how much information I have put out right now. Aries is your personal identity. You get what I'm saying? It's what you look like in the face too. I'm not trying to take from the Taurus, but that's what also it means. Yeah. Aries is a sign of if you got enemies where you begin. I said this in my book. Where you begin and where your enemies, of course, end. Did I put a video over here? I think I was supposed to. If I did, it was like a YouTube video. Yeah, there we go. I'm tripping. We're definitely gonna look at this. My whole thing is, you should, like, in the PowerPoint slide, you're supposed to just be able to just click on this shit and it takes you to where you, like, where it's supposed to be. But you see, I'm struggling to fucking copy and paste, which doesn't make sense to me. Nah, fuck that shit. I don't want y'all to see what I'll be watching. I'm not trying to have y'all steal the sauce. We just gonna go to over here, and we gonna watch this video together. Okay, perfect. Perfect, guys. Sorry, guys, if this is like not as good as you want it to be, but
so guys,
definitely.
This is Greg with Jesus Land TV. We are 3 parts, okay? Body, soul, and spirit.
Shout out Jesus Land TV too. I just want to make sure, of course, everything's not like it's not appointed to or referenced. It's not copyrighted, and even if it is, yeah, shout out to you guys, Jesus Land TV. Let's get this video started.
Book of Genesis, chapter 2, you'll see that God forms the flesh, the body of the man from the dust.
See, that's what it is too. It's really the flesh as well. Everything you are born with, count it as Aries, count it as your rising sign. It's literally you as a child. If you're 28, if you're 29 years old, right now, for instance, and I brought a toy that you had as a child and you got all teary-eyed, it's because you didn't. It's not just because your older self remember. It's really because your spirit, your body is. I would say Aries is your soul too. It's not. And oh yeah, this is what I've been meaning to say. They say Leo is really the sign of the soul, but it is. I ain't taking nothing from it because it's the sun. The sun is all glory, all God, all the exposed, the all-seeing light. But I believe Aries has some format of your like it has your initiation of your soul too, because it is literally the spirit as well. Oh, it says soul right there. I'm tripping. So yeah, body, soul, spirit. What is the spirit? In my opinion, you see this guy. The spirit. Okay. In my opinion, the soul is really what your spirit finds later on inside your life. That's what I know that your soul is, because your spirit isn't, I wouldn't say smart or knowledgeable yet, but really so when you start to know what is going on or what you're doing, your spirit automatically inclines to your soul, basically rebirths into your soul. Because like when you come into this world, you really, like, I know this sounds cliche or whatever, you really are finding yourself and what you're doing as far as who you want to become. Like, You don't come in this world knowing you're gonna like some. And hold on, I'm speaking out of terms. Some people do come in this world knowing who they are, knowing who they want to be, knowing what they want to do, knowing all this and that. And that's because some people have powerful placements or powerful planets to where the divinity, God, Allah, whoever you guys believe in, grants that strength in this rebirth in their life to give them access to who they are. It unlocks that. And some people may not know who they are until later down the line because their actions, their spirit is too powerful, it's too controlling to where it's dodging their soul. And again, in my opinion, the soul and spirit could be the same difference. But again, I believe your spirit is of course your unknown impulse of what you're doing. Sort of, it's like that's what I see, because if you gain something as a child and if you don't what is it called? If you do not teach yourself that, hey, this is wrong as a child, or if you don't teach yourself that, hey, I really don't like this, stop it as soon as possible, you start to notice it's an impulse, it's an action. It shows you that, hey, this is going on. I can't stop it because it's in my DNA, it's in my spirit, it's in my DNA to do it. It's something you can't control. It's really your conscious, just like the soul. In my opinion, the soul is the internal conscious. Let's keep this video going. I have a lot of opinions, guys.
Spirit. In the book of Genesis, chapter 2, you'll see that God forms the flesh, the body of the man from the dust of the earth, and he breathes the breath of life, the spirit, into him, and he becomes a living being. The word in the Hebrew is
you hear that though?
Spirit of the man.
Listen to what he says.
And from the dust of the earth.
It's basic, but it's very not at the same time.
He breathes the breath of life, the spirit, into him, and he becomes a living being. The word in the Hebrew is nefesh, which is also translated as soul in many places. So right there, you see the three parts of man: body, soul, and spirit. Now the flesh comes from the earth and must be sustained of things of the earth.
Yeah.
And the spirit
Basic.
comes from God and must be sustained of intimacy with him. The soul, very interestingly, the soul can go either way.
Yeah.
The soul can be satiated by the earthly things through the flesh, or by the heavenly things through the spirit. And now your soul
hold on, let me hear him again.
is also three parts: mind, will, emotion. Mind.
So if the soul, like he said,
Mind, will, emotion.
like he said, like again, if the soul is the mind, will, and emotion, the only thing that is different in this is the will. That's what I mean, guys. Like when you're willing to do something, you're conscious, yeah. But if let's say you're willing to do something but don't know you're willing to do, or in a sense of like you in your impulse you do something and not know that you did it. Let me ask y'all, what is different in that? If you're willing to do something, and you're not willing to do something and you do it, what do you call that? It's a behavior, yeah, but that's still in a sense of, in my opinion, the spirit. Again, spirit and soul is damn near the damn same thing in my opinion. Again, it goes to where the spirit finds the soul later inside the life, because you are not, I wouldn't say you are not conscious enough, but your spirit is not strong enough yet, because you are a baby. You just got birth. You just got birth. You have to relearn, or I said relearn. You have to learn or relearn things that you want. So when you get older, in my opinion, that's when your spirit finds your soul.
By the heavenly things, thinker part, will, doer part, together, that's how I function, and then emotion will greatly impact what I think and what I do. In fact, anybody who's ever been depressed understands this. They're like, man, I want to get out of bed, but I can't get out of bed. The longer I stay in bed, the worse I feel. And the more I want to get out of bed, but the harder it is. And so I'm like literally trying to like climb out of bed. Emotion can impact what I think and what I do. But the most important of all of these is actually what I think. As a man thinketh, so he is. What that means is that according to your current perception of reality, that is what's called your paradigm. And your paradigm will set constraints on what I can do supernaturally in the natural realm. Now God, he'll come and he'll try and shake me free of the current paradigm that I'm in so he can set me free into a greater paradigm, a higher perception. That's why it says, my thoughts are above your thoughts, my ways are above your ways. In essence, that's God extending his hand to you, an invitation, and he's saying, hey man, come up higher, take my hand, and I can bring you to where I am, right? John 14, I've gone ahead of you to prepare a place. If it were not so, I would not have said it, but I can bring you to where I am. Come up higher. In fact, that's Romans 12:2. Do not be conformed to the patterns of this world, to your 12:2.
I'm going to play this back because I want to say something about this. Do not be conformed to the patterns of the world. Do you, guys, this is what I mean by Aries. Everybody you know, everything you do does matter. Don't, in my opinion, don't ever think that whatever you did or whatever you think you do, or it does not matter, in my opinion. I mean, to not hold on to it does matter because it stops you to transition. So I'm wrong in that part. But what I'm trying to say is, whatever you do or whatever you are trying to do does matter because it is a pattern of what you're willing to do. You would not do something that you would not do something in general if you did not feel that, if you did not you would not do something in general if your conscious, like he said, the mind, body, soul did not want you to do. I don't give a fuck if it's evil as fuck. I don't give a fuck if it's bad as fuck. I don't give a fuck if it's good as fuck. I don't give a fuck if it's slightly good as fuck. I don't give a fuck how it goes, guys. I don't care how it goes. If you did it, you did it. If you don't do it, you don't do it. It is literally everybody. Everybody learns from everybody. I kid you fucking not. Like, I might be like an Aries right now and tell my aunt, because Aries is brutal honesty sometimes, or not even that. It's just saying the things you do, or it's just telling the truth sometimes too. It has that sad too. At the same time, no, it don't. But anyways, I just want to get my point across. If you do something in your life, right? Like let's say I hit somebody in the face, and like I got in a fight, right? I beat them up so bad. Guess what it gave? Guess what happened? It gave me that aura of I can beat everybody now. What did I do though? I only got into one fight. So what? Now it gives me that pattern of, hey, I can beat whoever I want now. Like, I'm the motherfucking man. So of course somebody smack me down and then show me otherwise, and then it's just like, all right, that pattern, that format of thinking is diminished. You get what I'm saying? I'm just showing y'all this. That's one in a million ways of basically Aries. It's your actions. It's what you. It's your goals. It's your childhood. It's what you discover within yourself. It's all about self. You go in the mirror. What do you see? You look at yourself, and sometimes, I'm not even gonna lie, wrong or right, it be you. You get what I'm saying?
To the patterns of this world, to your previous part programming, okay? But be transformed. The word is metamorpho.
I'm gonna make a part 2 to this. I like this. I like this
Go from
beginning.
a caterpillar to a butterfly. Become a completely new creation. How? By the renewing of your mind. And the word for renewing in the Greek is anakinosis.
Okay, Aries and Gemini. I keep seeing the mind. Let me just stop this, because third house or Gemini is how you think. Oh, I'm going into the future of my videos. That's just a slight few. But Aries is the brain. You can, no matter how you think, something is this, like, or something's that. Sometimes people, don't lie to yourself. Sometimes even if you think in one format, you end up doing the opposite. Is because, not because you're just comfortable of doing it, but because it's like your spirit has your it's like that. It's like a baby never learned that lesson of like, damn, I know I said that, I should stop doing it. Nothing's wrong with that, because we're all not perfect. But that goes to show again, sometimes your true honest mind wants, or your passions take over to where you think you can't stop it. It's like, no matter, it's like I hate what is it? What do I hate? What's that food? Yellow stuff. Not ketchup, but mustard. There we go. Bro, I hate mustard. I hate it. I don't even know why. I just hate the smell. Like, it's just those simple things. Like, bro, I cannot, no matter what. Like, it could be the best plate of food I had ever seen in my life. You put mustard on it, right? I don't know why. I hate it now. I don't want it anymore. It's stupid.
Your mind. And the word for renewing in the Greek is anakinosis. It means to come up higher.
It's your brain.
Upgrade, to level up. So that's the process that each one of us is seeking.
Aries.
On the
Oh, that's the timer, guys. I gotta stop the video. Aries is all about promotion. It's your strength. It's God. It's your God-given conscious strength, mind, and head, above the head, really, as well. But that's it. Hold on. I'm gonna keep going, because I want to make a part 2. This, guys. So that's it for now.
Back to this. You ready?
I see y'all. I'm gonna post this. Peace out.